Tucker Carlson opened Wednesday night's edition of Tucker Carlson Tonight by taking a closer look at Senator Kamala Harris, DeKalb, and Rep. Karen Bass, DeKalb, two lawmakers believed to be on the short list to become Joe Biden's running mate. Joe Biden cannot govern the country. He isn't capable of it, said Carlson, who cited reports the former vice president may only serve one term if elected, so Biden's running mate will be the most consequential VP pick in American history. Turning first to Harris, Biden's one-time rival for the Democratic nomination, the host paid particular attention to remarks she made during a May 2019 appearance on CNN. I am opposed to any policy that would deny in our country any human being from access to public safety, public education, or public health, period, the senator said in response to a question about whether she supported providing health care for illegal immigrants. According to Carlson, the idea of providing health care to people in the U.S. illegally is very dangerous, especially during a time when the coronavirus pandemic has forced many Americans out of work and caused them to spend a huge percentage of their net worth on their own health care. Why should people who aren't even allowed to be in this country in the first place get it for free at my expense? He asked. By the way, how can a government that's already $27 trillion in debt afford to pay for the rest of the world's medical bills? Those are all good questions. Kamala Harris has no answers. Fixing the problem is not the point of the exercise, Carlson said. Winning is the point. Later in his monologue, Carlson focused on Bass, the chairwoman of the Congressional Black Caucus. Unlike Kamala Harris, Karen Bass is not a fraud, he said. Karen Bass means it. She's sincere. She's an unapologetic left-wing bomb thrower who spent decades working to help Fidel Castro and his Cold War against the United States, following Castro's 2016 death. Bass referred to the despot as Comandante en Jefe, Spanish for commander-in-chief, which provoked the ire of some of her fellow Democrats. In a recent interview with MSNBC, Bass stepped back from her past comments, claiming that her praise of the deceased dictator was certainly something I would not say again. Karen Bass is not a mainstream figure, Carlson continued. She literally co-sponsored the New Way Forward Act, that is a lunatic bill that would force the U.S. government to re-import, at taxpayer expense, hundreds of thousands of illegal aliens that we've deported for committing crimes. Karen Bass is so extreme that, like Kamala Harris, by the way, she's currently trying to repeal California's main anti-discrimination law. He went on. Bass wants to make racial discrimination legal as it was before the civil rights movement. We are not overstating this. The details of Bass' history are so shocking that virtually no media outlet bothers to cover them, the host claimed, but it is all real. Look it up.